And Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams, not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter steal, but not who you want to leave open.
Pass to Wallace. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Castle jams it in off the great move.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was slick and slick. The D had no chance.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
And Mitch Johnson, Stan, now taking over full-time as head coach of the Spurs.
Well, look, Mitch Johnson's the son of an NBA player and a high-level point guard in college. He knows how to run a team and favors that pace and space style.
Now, here's Holmgren. 6 to shoot. Outside, Dort. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock by. So they'll turn it over.
San Antonio ball.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. We talked about the challenges the defense faces when dealing with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He said once Shai gets under the arc, it's impossible to prevent a shot. He's too shifty. So we need to be ready to help off on the wings early and try and bump him out to the perimeter. Not easy to control the movements of Shai. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. Dort with the ball. Out guarded by Wembanyama. A nice shot by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his second basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. Sinks the triple. Wembanyama's got 6 points.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
The Spurs with the lead. Here we go, Coach. The 2025 Rookie of the Year, Stephon Castle.
Yeah, look, Kevin, can't say too many good things about this guy, but it starts with this. Like all the best players in the league, he plays both ends of the floor. Stephon Castle can take on the assignment of guarding the best player on the other team, and he's a guy whose skills are rapidly improving offensively. The future is great for this guy.
And here is Vassell. Following Lou Dort's 3. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Back to Holmgren. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Oklahoma City substitution.
There's 37 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Barnes the screen. For three, Vassell drops in the tray.
Well, the defense has to do a better job at pushing Vassell off that spot outside.
Good on the three-point shot. 7 points in the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Here's Castle. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter.
16.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Thunder trailing by 4. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander attacking inside.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drive, something to admire.
It's Vassell on the wing. To the paint. Out to the right wing. Spurs passing it around. Barnes can't get it to go. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Offensive rebound. Back to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Pass to Champagny. Castle with it. 6 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Shoots from the elbow. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Here's Oklahoma City. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Inside. Here's Joe. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And Craig, the Thunder, NBA champions at last. And still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of a slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." Back to you.
The sky's the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allie.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Oklahoma City trailing. A three-pointer, Wiggins, and Wembanyama with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Vassell outside. Shakes him. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Wembanyama's got 13. Down low. Here's Holmgren. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential in his length and versatility, making him such an intriguing prospect.
And coach for teams defending the pick and roll. You often hear coaches talking about being at the level. What does that mean?
Well, Kevin, what it means is the guy guarding the screener, the defender guarding the screener, has to be all the way up with that guy at the point of the screen, as opposed to being in drop coverage where the guy defending the screener will lay back.
And so Mark Dagnall calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Here's Mitchell. There's 1:47 left in the first half of the game. Wiggins, left side. 6 on the shot clock. A rebound by the Spurs. The kick out to Barnes. Pass to Biyombo. Outside Harper. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
A solid three-point shooter. Harper's looking to upgrade that part of his game.
The drive by Mitchell. And he makes good on the layup. Mitchell's got 6.
Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
Pass to Waters. Back to Harper. .41 seconds left here in the second. Back to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And at the top of the key, Williams. Back to Mitchell. Screen by Wiggins. Outside Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Thunder trailing by 8. Holmgren in the corner. The 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Stan, there's a lot to like about the versatile game of Jeremy Sohan.
Well, look, Kevin, Jeremy Sohan is a guy that everybody's going to want. Jeremy Sohan can fit in anywhere. He's a great defender. He's got great toughness. He rebounds the ball, and he can pass and handle for a big guy. Who wouldn't want Jeremy Sohan?
Pass to Johnson. Back to Harper. Pocket 6. That one drops for him. Harper's got the lead up to 10 now for the Spurs.
Showing another dimension of his offensive arsenal. Man, is Harper fun to watch.
Here's Caruso. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Harper up top. He has 5. And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league. In his 1 year of college, Dylan Harper did a little bit of everything at a high level. It'll be interesting to see how that success translates to the NBA.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing contact.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Connects from three-point range. Wallace has got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure.
Back to Johnson. Stolen by Dort. To the inside. Holmgren. It's stolen by Johnson. Down low. And stolen by Caruso. Launches the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. And now it's only a 5-point Spurs lead.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
And Harper slams it in.
In the pick and roll game, Harper wants to attack, so you have to deny the ball defensively.
Pass to Caruso. Shot clock at 5. Inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, yeah. Caruso has major spring to his game.
To the paint. A nice shot by Sohan.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Spurs leading by 7. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. San Antonio leading. Outside Harper. Pass to Waters. Sohan with the screen. To the middle. Johnson in the corner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 5 now.
Well, he's assertive from all over the arc. Johnson will take those shots.
There's 47 seconds left here in the third quarter. Sohan with the screen. To the paint. Olynyk in the corner. Here is Harper. He's got 9. To the inside. A nice shot by Sohan. Sohan's got his second basket of the game.
Well, that's where Sohan flourishes. He likes to take his work inside.
Right wing. There's the triple. Rebound by Johnson. Over to the wing. Harper in the corner. Fires for 3. And that one released in time, but nope. Good. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they... The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Spurs leading by 7. Wembanyama, a screen. Now Castle. Victor Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Back to SGA. Screen by Riggins. SGA from outside. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
And the basket by Olynyk.
Not just a low post threat, Olynyk is also capable of doing damage with his jumper.
And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And he comes up with the deuce.
This is why SGA is a focal point of his offense, because of that ability to score.
Castle with it. Inside. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Another miss by SGA. Spurs leading by 10. Over to the left wing. Count that one.
I love the compact stroke there for Olynyk.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's SGA. Can't get it to go.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Castle on the wing. Here is Wembanyama. Oh, what a finish.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. Take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there.
Oh, what a slam by SGA.
Oh, now that hurts the defense there. Stylish move by SGA.
Wembanyama. After another. Woo!
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Gilgeous-Alexander misses the three.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Second personal foul.
That free throw missing.
Team foul.
And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Caruso. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Holmgren the screen. From the arc, Gilgeous-Alexander is pure.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Spurs.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Here's Holmgren. Launches it. Down he goes for three. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort. Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Here's Holmgren. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. Vassell. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They've won this game.
What's that rooftop music right here? That staircase.
in a room. Watch it, I know that wasn't cool.
Kick the... Those feet up and enjoy some NBA hoops on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And stolen by Durant. Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Durant. Shoots over Ayton. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
Durant for three. Knocks down the long J. Durant's got 5.
Yeah, Durant and his teammates really in sync. I mean, helping each other out, facilitating for each other. That basket there, a real team effort.
Now here's Smart. Back to Doncic. Launches a three. The Rockets pull it in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Back to Okogie. Outside Durant. To the paint. Here's Smith. And Clark, for all the excitement around acquiring Luka Doncic, now the Lakers hoping to get him back to the NBA Finals.
Yep, his youth sets them up for the future, B.A., but with LeBron James in the fold, they still want to try to win now.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
They double-team Durant. Out left to the wing. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Wow. Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
Doncic with it. Guarded by Smith. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Now here's Durant. 5 points in the game.
How about the bounceability of Şengün getting himself way up there?
Ayton with a screen. LaRavia outside. Pass to Ayton. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And Ayton with the stuff.
Grown man strength right there. Ayton just pushing through contact and getting it done.
Back to Durant. Thompson outside. 1:56 left to play in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Şengün, he's open. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Şengün showing his touch there. That's a tough spot for a big.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Okogie. Durant surveying the D. Down low. And Şengün throw it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Back to Thompson. Pass to Smith. Outside Durant. Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple. Durant's got 8 points.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand pull punch.
Ayton with a screen. And Doncic with the jam.
Ready for takeoff. Doncic taking advantage of the opening.
Pass to Şengün. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Now Thompson, yet to see a basket. It could go. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Houston.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Now here's Durant. Back to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
KD does such a great job playing the angle. He'll pass it off to a better option if he can.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
And Houston has possession, following the score by Los Angeles. Here's Durant. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
Nobody better at getting inside and finding good looks. KD rarely forces anything, and he usually gets the best shot available.
Pass to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass and rhythm.
Now here's Thompson. He's scoreless. Here's Okogie. Smith. The kick to Durant from outside the arc. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
A 3-level score. Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make 3s. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. So both teams changing it up here. And so he makes both from the line. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton. A definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Now here's Reeves. Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
That's in, coming off an assist from Smart. Hayes has got 8 points here in the quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Holiday surveying the floor. Over to the wing. From deep, Capella. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. The Lakers going out and acquiring superstar talent in Luka Doncic. LeBron James said, everything I do on the floor, Doncic has the ability to do it or even do it better. That's how great he is. Even at his young age, he's such a unique, special player. A generational talent. Guys?
They're happy to have him. Allie, appreciate the report.
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Now here's Capella. Still without a bucket. 4 on the clock. Here's Easton. Houston with another miss. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-5 run. Well, Jackson Hayes, a rim-running center with explosive athleticism for him.
Yeah, he's a constant lob threat. I mean, plays well above the rim. He sets solid screens. He's got pretty good feet, so he's able to get out of his screens quickly, rebounds, protects the paint. I mean, he plays his role at a high level, and he's shot over 70% from the field multiple times in his young career.
Now here's Tate to the inside. Got a hand on it. We've got 33 seconds left in the second period. And finished off by Hayes.
You know, he may have a scorer's mindset, but Reeves makes plays for others, too.
Here's Capella. Some solid defense from Hayes. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 16-5 run. Inside. Kicks it out to Smart. And Smart nails the triple.
Getting the ball and taking his shot, Smart makes it look almost effortless.
Three-pointer, Holiday. It's a tie game here in Houston. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it. Right here on 2K Sports.
The Lakers, 32.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Out to the right wing. Houston working the ball around. Durant for three. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Durant's got 16 points now. Ayton with a screen. To the middle. And Ayton with the stuff.
Drawing the defense nicely that time. Doncic with the perfectly timed pass.
Thompson attacking. Sweet little floater. Thompson's got his first points in this one.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the #2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
Nice shot by Okogie.
Boy, because of his athleticism, when Josh Okogie is knocking down the three-point shot, he is really uber dangerous.
Now here's Reeves. Out to Hachimura. Doncic outside. 5 to shoot. Over Smith. And again, it's the Lakers.
Savvy play call that time by Luka, creating some room for himself out there. Got some space, just what he needed.
Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
For three, Durant. And Houston, another three.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Doncic. Give him 8. To the paint. Oh, deflected. Şengün with a steal. Outside Durant. Hachimura with a rebound. Lakers trail by 6. Doncic deciding where to go with it. Pass to Aiden. Back to Doncic. On the wing, Reeves. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Reeves has got 7 points in the game.
Zero hesitation from Reeves that time. He never lacks confidence.
That doesn't go either for Durant. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. He completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Houston in the lead. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
It's Hayes with the rebound. Lakers trail by 3. Doncic outside to the inside. Here's Hayes. 10 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. It's tipped. Here's Davison. Down low. Here's Adams. Pass to Davison. Houston working the ball around. They set the pick. Beyond the arc. Eason can't get it to go. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 3-point game. Vanderbilt inside. Comes up empty down low. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Rockets ahead. They're up by 3. And And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Doncic outside. Luka proving he can score from anywhere.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
To the left wing. Here's Shepard. Here's Adams. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
We've got Steven Adams out there, Clark. What comes to your mind when you're asked about him?
Well, I love his grit. I love his physicality, man. He is just an anchor when he gets in the paint, when he sets a screen. You just don't move this guy. And his hands are really good. I mean, he's a throwback. But boy, is he effective and impactful in the way he rebounds, sets screens, and defends. And he never shies away from physicality.
And that's just terrific body control by Ayton, setting a solid pick and then quickly getting himself open.
Inside and out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Lakers ball.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. pure from three-point range.
Reeves can make you pay from deep, especially if you allow him to get comfortable and set.
The three, Durant. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And Smart has always been a good passer, but in recent years, he's really honed in on his playmaking abilities.
Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Yes! Using that window!
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Smith. Clock at 6. Puts up the tray. Buries it from outside.
Boy, I tell you, Okogie continues to refine his shooting motion. It's got to be seamless and smooth on that particular shot.
Reeves with the ball. And it's Şengün picking him up.
Cold-blooded by Austin Reeves. He doesn't shy away from coming up big in critical times.
In a close contest, you have to put the ball in the hands of someone who will find a way to put up points.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now Durant. Off on the layup. The Lakers in the lead. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Now Hachimura. In the corner, Smart. Beyond the arc. Oh, he cannot hit. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Thompson outside. Here's Şengün. Outside Durant. From downtown. Money from 3.
They want the ball in his hand when the situation calls for it.
Reeves with the ball. Hayes with a screen. Here's Hachimura. Banks it home. Big shot.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Şengün. Oh, he misses the dunk.
He went for a little something extra on that dunk, but the defense was right there. Boy, that's a heck of a stop.
Reeves fires. It's cleared away by Thompson. And it's Houston's ball. Durant inside. Oh, he jammed it.
Well, Durant knows the team looks to him for this. These kinds of moments, the intensity of the moment, never.